Hello YouTube, Slacker Stacker here, and I'm hoping you're having a nice Christmas Eve. I'm shooting several videos today because so many things have come in to me through the mail and through family that I wanted to make as many videos to show my appreciation to everyone. This video comes to you from my brother Cerebus. We had our Christmas yesterday actually, and he had to go back home, but it was good seeing him and Mrs. Cerebus, my sister-in-law, and my nephew. I cannot mention names, but it was so good to see my nephew again and visit with him. I hope he is enjoying his little treasure chest, because he is starting to share his likes for collecting and accumulating precious metals, and so I thought I'd try to help him along a little bit there. But in keeping with that, my brother knows that I'm really into all the precious metals, and so Cerebus, let me angle down to the mat here, along with some other really nice little things here, like this really cool multi-tool Leatherman. I can put that in the car and have something with me to actually use if I need. So thank you. And this nice little Christmas mug. And Mrs. Cerebus has been baking again, and so I'm going to get in here and get a little piece of candy. So it's not only Steven who's trying to expand expand me, but thank you, Mrs. Cerebus. But in the silver realm, I found this little box. Excuse me, pardon me for talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry, but candy's good, and Mrs. Cerebus does it very well. So inside all this, here was this nice little silver box and properly colored. And when I opened it, I was so surprised to see what was inside. This isn't just like any normal bullion silver or anything like that. This falls into the realm of coin collecting. And yes, I do collect constitutional silver, and I do collect world coins that have been sent to me through like Redneck Stacker, A.G. Scott's Kiwi, Mike GPO, just others from all over the world. And I do not know where he found these, but I've always heard about them, and I've never actually had one. And it's kind of an irony that it comes from a time of war, and you know, comes to me during a time of peace from a time of war. But you know, wars we reflect on, and we learn from our mistakes, we learn from our disagreements to hopefully build peace for a better future. And these will definitely reflect those darker times, but as you also know, that wars do create relics and pieces of history, and that's exactly what Cerebus has given me, is a very, very nice piece of history. And then inside this little box are 3 of these little coins. And again, I was so surprised because I've heard of them. I didn't quite actually know exactly where to kind of go look for them. Oh, I mean, there's some places you can go, but you know, I really haven't. But these are 1938 German Reichsmarks. They're from the World War II era. It's just before the war, but still, it was when the Nazi Party was coming into power. And there is the eagle with the swastika. There is the 2 for the 2 Reichsmarks. And very, very collectible coins. I really didn't know exactly what it was at first, and Cerebus just said it was like a Nazi bullion. But of course I took some pictures and sent them down to our the Metals Mafia coin expert, Mike GPO. He took one look, said, nope, that's not bullion, that is a World War II coin, and it is a 2 Reichsmark. And he wasn't sure about the percentage of silver that was in it, so once I knew what it was, I started looking it up myself. And these things are 6.25% silver. They are the German 2 Reichsmark coins from 1938. but just very, very good condition. I mean, look at the detail on that. There's hardly any wear on it. It's very shiny. Still retains its luster. Just very surprised by that. And this one will fit here on the little stand. And I just really surprised. He knows my like for silver coins, and I do like history. But World War II is a big one. I mean, that everybody knows about that. And I have been eyeing World War II coins, and they do retain a little bit of worth. I mean, these little guys, they're not that big, but they're they're nice to have in your collection, I will say that. So, Cerebus, thank you so much, and Mrs. Cerebus, thank you so much for your thoughts, and I love you guys. It was so good seeing you yesterday, and the nephew. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon. So, once again, Cerebus, this was a big surprise. Really, I just love these things. Awesome. So everyone, you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.